It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
At the plate, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the 1-1 pitch is right down the middle, but swung on and missed. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
In now, George Springer. A ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box, Cody Clemens drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Standing in now, Justin Decker misses ball 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 2 balls and a strike. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. The 2-1. He stays alive, still 2-2. Clemens, the runner at third. Decker over at second. Alvarez is over at first with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now to the plate, Pete Alonso, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 2, Kansas City coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Mike Soroka starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's down.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting second, not shortstop, number 28.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. The 1-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2 is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 2-0. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Zach Collins. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Ground ball foul down the left side. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Popped him up. Dozier over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Standing in now, Cody Clemens. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Now the 2-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Decker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set. Here's the 3-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals nothing. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Gerber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 strike.
Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
One and 2, the count of the Royals shortstop.
1-2.
Runners on first with 1 down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Struck him out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Zach Collins. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swing, strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, Trey Turner.
In now, Trey Turner. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bullpen and gone. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Base is empty here with nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now back, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski.
Inside.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So stepping in, Maikel Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Second and third here, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.